We spend, weeks planning our vacations, meticulously folding clothes, double-checking our passports. But what if I told you that the very first decision you make, literally just the suitcase you pull out of your closet, might actually be putting all your belongings at high risk? Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the luggage illusion. We're going to look at how our most common packing habits and our go-to luggage choices are basically rolling out the red carpet for criminals. And, more importantly, exactly what you need to do to stop them. So, why is black luggage dangerous? I know exactly what you might be thinking. Black luggage is the standard, right? It looks super professional, it hides all those nasty scuffs and dirt marks from the baggage carousel, and well, it matches absolutely everything. I mean, walk into any luggage store and a massive percentage of the bags staring back at you are black or dark navy. But we really need to challenge that expectation today. Because while you might be buying a black suitcase for convenience and style, you are inadvertently making yourself a massive magnet for thieves.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. The secret of luggage color. Blending in is risky.
This insight comes straight from Ed Burnett. Now, he's a former U.S. Army military police officer and a security expert for the global logistics giant UPS. The guy knows logistics. He states, and I quote, "Thieves choose luggage that blends in with the crowd, like black or navy, allowing them to walk away unnoticed." It's such a profound insight from someone whose entire career has been dedicated to security. Think about it. Thieves don't want a challenge, do they? They want camouflage. If a criminal grabs a standard black suitcase off a carousel or just casually swipes it from a hotel lobby and calmly walks toward the exit, absolutely no one is going to look twice. They just look like another weary traveler heading home. The thief is literally using the popularity of these common colors as a shield to disappear right in plain sight.
Which brings us to Section 2. Colors that prevent theft. Stand out to stay safe. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why. Look, on one side, we have black luggage, which just completely blends into the crowd. Super easy to steal unnoticed. But on the flip side, we have neon luggage. Think bright pink, neon green, vibrant electric yellow. This stands out visually. It literally acts as a built-in security system. Because a thief's absolute worst nightmare is being noticed. If someone tries to casually stroll away with a blindingly bright neon suitcase that clearly isn't theirs, everybody notices. It totally strips them of their anonymity, making the bag a highly unappealing target for anyone looking to commit a quick, quiet crime.
Picture this scenario for a second. You are in a bustling, chaotic airport terminal. Somebody bumps into you, grabs your bag, and makes a run for it. If your bag is dark gray, you're going to shout, "Stop that guy with the gray bag." The security guards and bystanders look around and, well, there are literally 50 people walking around with dark bags. Good luck, right? But if you have a bright neon bag, you can yell a highly specific command. "Catch the guy with the green bag." Instantly, every single eye in the terminal snaps to the one person sprinting with a glowing green suitcase. Having a bright color allows you to shout specific, actionable descriptions that identify the thief to everyone around you in half a second. It makes escaping with your property almost impossible. Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 3. Banned materials and brands. What to avoid. We all love a bit of luxury, right? And traveling with high-end designer luggage certainly looks incredible. But security experts strongly advise avoiding those high-end brands. Why? Because a luxury logo acts as a visual magnet for criminals. When a thief spots a multi-thousand-dollar designer suitcase, they aren't just looking at the bag itself. They are doing the math on what's inside. A luxury brand directly signals that there are likely high-value items, expensive electronics, or designer clothes packed within. It elevates your bag from just another piece of luggage to a high-priority target. You're effectively putting a giant billboard on your belongings that says, "Hey, valuables inside, steal me first." Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the physical vulnerability of the materials we choose. We are comparing soft-shell fabric bags against hard-shell plastic or polycarbonate cases. According to the experts, a soft-shell bag is far less secure. Why? Because it is practically silent to cut. A thief with a simple box cutter can slash open a fabric bag in literally seconds, reach in, grab your valuables, and walk away without making a single sound. On the other hand, a hard-shell case is incredibly difficult to pierce. If a criminal tries to tamper with it, break it, or slash it, it creates a loud, noticeable noise. And as we've already established, thieves absolutely hate noise and attention. The hard shell forces the criminal to work harder and risk getting caught, which usually means they'll just move on to an easier target. This brings us to Section 4. Does plastic wrap help? The plastic wrap myth. Let's walk through the reality of this practice, which I like to call the plastic wrap failure.
Step 1. The traveler pays their hard-earned money for the plastic wrap. Step 2. The bag goes behind the scenes and the TSA spots a slight anomaly on the X-ray, or honestly, they just decide to conduct a routine random check. Step 3. The TSA does not care about your plastic wrap. They are not exempting your bag from a search just because you paid to wrap it. They will take a blade and slice that plastic entirely off to get inside. Step 4. Your bag is sent on its way without the wrap, meaning your time and your money were completely wasted. It provides a total false sense of security while offering zero actual protection against official searches. Plus, it's usually gone before it can even protect against baggage handlers or thieves at your destination. So the crucial point is really about making a smart luggage investment. True travel security does not come from paying for temporary, flimsy airport wrap services. And it definitely doesn't come from relying on luxury branding, which actually hurts you. A smart luggage investment is the intentional act of choosing a durable, hard-shell suitcase in a loud, standout color. It's about combining the physical, noise-making defense of a hard shell with the visual, anti-camouflage defense of bright neon. That is exactly how you use expert-backed security strategies to protect your belongings for the long haul.
Which leaves us with this final, vital question for you. Is your suitcase a target? Seriously, think about the bag sitting in your closet right now. Is it a soft-shell black bag with the designer logo? If so, you might really want to rethink your strategy before your next big trip. By applying these insider secrets, ditching the dark colors, choosing hard shells, avoiding flashy brands, and skipping that useless plastic wrap, you take the power right away from the thieves. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Travel safe, pack smart, and hey, I challenge you to be the person with the absolutely brightest suitcase on the baggage carousel next time.